Alright, that's better. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. We've got a lot going on in the garden. It's kind of taken off in the last month. This little side has done well. We've got a lot of Alophia Drummondii over here, and they've seeded themselves back there. Mexican hats have really thrived this year. Alright, we'll start off this way. So this area is really coming into its own, since it hadn't really had a big year of growing. We put it in at beginning of fall last year, and it's just now getting a real good growing season in, so kind of seeing it take off on its own. A little bummed my almond verbena got really hit hard with the freeze, which was that thing. So it kind of came back from the middle of the plant instead of being, up here where it was. Got a passion vine doing well. As you can see, our fig tree is looking really healthy. Be excited for fig season here in the next July, usually, when fig season comes in. And this salvia, it is Argentine Skies salvia. Came back after the freeze. Got bit to the ground, but did well and is thriving. And a lot of good stuff back here. Let's see, I'll show you our stick tomato. This little guy is our stick tomato. That's just how it grows. It goes tall, and I think it gets little fruits, but they're not really edible. You can see some deer impact there on this lily, little crap heads. That's the nice word for them. Scalardia, it's a hybrid variety. It was supposed to be, they're all supposed to look kind of like this one, but they have varying flowers, so whatever. I was kind of trying to grow this section out. Got some roselle back in there, these little plants. I just planted this lobelia right there a minute ago. I'm hoping my variegated hydrangea takes off this year. And yeah, I'm debating if I really like where this plant is going to be situated. I'm afraid it's going to overcrowd some stuff, so I'll have to reevaluate that with Chris. Let's see, on this little island here, this was our datura, going to be our datura area. The pansies are still hanging in here. They'll pass out in the next month, but kind of curious if they're going to reseed themselves and come back next year. They seeded themselves all winter. Like, we'd find them popped up down there, and it's way thicker than they were. But we lost a couple datura. Not sure why, but as you can see, this one's starting to take off and do well. Yeah, this was supposed to be our kind of tropical area, but some of the gingers and things we planted did not come back. Strangely, just recently, this right there, that little one right there, has come back. So, you never know, but I'm guessing not much longer before you can definitely say not coming back. And there's a tropical Aristocloa pipevine that I really thought was a goner, but it came back too. So our little woodland garden area is doing well. Let's see here. I like going back here. It's nice just because you get a different view. It's behind our water tank for our well. And I just trimmed back the beauty berries on our neighbor's side. Was getting a little out of hand. I love beauty berries, but just need them not to shade so much of our stuff. So, and I wanted the clematis here to thrive a little bit better. So I think it will do better now that I trim that back. But I like this little view. Good side. I had to stake the oak leaf hydrangea. It was leaning over from the blooms. It's got some pretty good blooms going on there. This is gonna be a long video. All right. So here's this little section again. Last year, this was one of my favorite sections. Still kind of in my favorite section. I found one I forgot to get. But we lost a couple plants that were in here, and we got some holes. So we're gonna have to see how this really wraps up to be in the next few months. But I mean, it is pretty neat. My pineapple sage right there is coming back. Excited about that. This is Stachy's Byzantium, something like that. And then, oh yeah, this is our funky foxglove. I actually was going to do a blog post about this recently. I don't know what kind of genetic mutation this foxglove got, but it's pretty interesting. We were going to save seeds from it and see if we could grow funky foxglove for the next few years. We'll finish off this bed here before I go to the other one. I'm excited my Lauren's Great Poppies are going to bloom. They're really probably one of my favorite little spring plants. And the green eyes, I think Burlandia is the genus. Let's see if I can look at the tag. Yes, Burlandia texana. Sorry about the there. Yeah, I got the bee balm. I wish the bee balm would bloom. You know, Chris is like getting antsy with it and wants to rip it out because it's not blooming, but it could be because it's not sunny enough. I'm not sure. The Cosmos, the Mexican hats, all sorts of stuff here. I don't even know what to tell you. I feel like that was called Veronica or something, but I'm not sure. I got some more lilies. Rudbeckias have grown like crazy. And I'm running low on batteries, so now I'm going to be speeding through this. Oh yeah, the white fire wheels are doing really well. Kind of taken over. Now I kind of wonder if, you know, the water thing is right there. I don't know if it's going to be, we may need to trim that up a little bit so that it can water properly. But it's doing okay. Last year we had some salvia here. It did not come back from the roots like it did the previous year, but it did seed some new plants. So I moved some of them because it got bushy. So I moved them in a couple other places. I'm hoping they'll do well there. Alright, so let's finish up this side. We'll walk around. Oh goodness. You see it's kind of crazy on this side. I need to do some work here. All the foxgloves are doing well, but they're starting to lean over. And let's see, we've got chamomile. Tansy, the tansy keeps leaning over and flopping and covering other things, so I'm going to have to, I've already trimmed it back some. Probably going to trim it back some more or stake it, or both. More Lauren's Great Poppy. Doing good. I know there's like other plants hiding in here, but all the foxglove have just like taken over. Yarrow is hiding back there. We got Neomorpha, we got Texas Mountain Mint, which is the tallish stuff. I have to keep that under control. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a jungle right over in this section right now, which is good. It's just a matter of like trying to keep things back so everything has an equal opportunity to grow. Oh, and I'm excited. Our snapdragon vine is doing good. I moved a salvia that was sitting in this little spot there. Moved it over there. Our brugs are coming back. I was really concerned about them, and I'm guessing since they can handle several 18-degree nights, below zero, not below zero, yeah, 18-degree nights, they're going to be okay every year coming back. So that makes me happy. We need to kind of work on this little section here. It has gaps, but it's shady, so really it's going to be some ferny stuff. As does this area have gaps. What do we have here? Okay, yeah. The African blue basil, which is right there, will probably bush out pretty well and kind of fill in this little section there in a bit, but there's my pretty columbines. And some more deer browsing. Crap heads. And I got some plants back there I need to check on to see if they're actually plants or weeds or what's going on. I just don't go over this area so much right now since I'm pregnant because of the bees. Don't really feel like getting stung. I don't know what that reaction would be like as a pregnant person. So I need to go over there, but I probably need to put my bee suit on and jeans just to be careful. I'm hoping I have some more Texas Star Hibiscus back there. I'm hoping the deer will keep their freaking mouths off of it and they can grow. And this is just another gappy area it's shady here. I hope it can take over and grow in the next few months, a few of the plants, and fill out some gaps. And I don't know about my poor camellia, but way back there, it's looking like crap too. So I need to get in this area next week and check it all out. You see the hydrangea from there. There's some anise hyssop back there, and those aren't cosmos. They might be cosmos. No, they're not cosmos. I'm blanking on names right now, so you have to forgive me for that. Oh goodness, let's go take this look over here. That's getting a little bit nuts. I think I'm going to have to thin it out, especially back in the back. It's really cool ground cover, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's done well. Nasturtiums. Some more. We seeded this with a seed mix, at least I think a couple. So you can see they're doing crazy. I think there's a hollyhocks back there. Some more bee balm. This stuff will fill out soon because this stuff here is salvia and it'll get thick and crazy. It's a red salvia. I think it's Salvia coccinea. So it does really well. I'm not sure what this is. Yeah, this is the other salvia I moved. This is a black, what am I thinking? Variegated, yeah, whatchamacallit, yes, blinking firebush. And we thought we'd planted this firebush. We thought it was toast, but what do you know, finally, like a week ago, it sends up a shoot from there. So we're just gonna, I don't know, put it there. But again, I see this water hose thing. It might block it. I got other plants to see. There's my black-eyed Susan. I need to go along this fence and trim up all the neighbors' crap, so that way some of my stuff can grow. Yeah. So that's what the state of this garden is at the moment. It looks nice. It needs some work. It needs work, and when it's in the growing season, trimming back, taming things, making sure things are behaving properly. You can see this little section is just really thick. If I could only get that section to get as thick. So, and I see some dog fennel I need to get out because that does not belong in the garden. That would be this fuzzy stuff right there. Alright, well, you see the yard. It's still a work in progress. We're working out there in the vegetable garden as well. And there's Mr. Tom drinking some water. Alright, well, this is a 14-minute video, so I think we're done. Bye.